Okay, so good day everyone and welcome to another session of our Power Up Chat, the Vantage Power Up Chat. And as promised, we are going to conduct this regular talks. We'll be inviting Vantage members who will be sharing their inspiring stories with you. So this Vantage Power Up Chat actually is a platform of Vantage International, exclusive for members who are looking for an avenue to promote themselves as entrepreneurs. And we believe that it is very important to learn from professional experience. And we also believe that everybody deserves a chance to be heard. So today, we are very excited. We have with us, and we are very honored to have with us, Miss Khay Merina Showaiat. So, Kay, thank you so much. It's really an honor to have you with us. Yeah. Please introduce yourselves to everybody.
Hi, I'm Khay Merina Showaiat. I'm from Philippines, Manila, Philippines.
And how long have you been here in Oman?
I've been in Oman actually since 2012. I am actually a career-oriented woman. At the same time, I am a wife and I have three lovely children.
Three, wow. Okay, so how did you start your journey as an OFW?
As an OFW, I went out of the country way back 2004 in Doha, Qatar. I was hired in Marriott Hotel.
So it's a hospitality.
Yes, it's a hotel.
Okay, and you were working there as...
I worked first as a receptionist. From that, from receptionist until I became a personal assistant to the general manager.
And this is from Qatar.
From Qatar.
Yeah. And then
after Qatar, I went to Oman. From Oman to Bahrain. Bahrain to Dubai. Dubai.
So it's GCC countries.
Yes, it's almost GCC countries. Dubai, and then 2012 when I came back here, I was in Salalah, Oman.
Salalah.
Yes.
And when was that? When was the last that you were here in Oman? After Dubai.
Yeah, I was here 2006.
2006.
I was in Sheraton Hotel at that time.
So your experience is more on the hospitality.
Yes, I am.
Is this where you got your passion?
In a way, but I guess it's not also.
Okay, but what are the other skills of Kay? Apart from, because Miss Kay is a very, she started her career as a baker. No? So before baking, what is your other skills?
Actually, aside from that, actually, I also have a son business actually. It's a business actually. Actually, I'm having some. I'm also a consultant of SMBC.
Okay. So you're also doing side business.
Side business.
Is this important for an OFW to, have a side business apart from their day job?
Definitely, it's supposed to have. Because actually, we will not be always be an employee, so we need to have some skills to be able to pursue our dreams later on. Because you will not be able, if you will be employee, you will be just stuck up as an employee. So you need to have some business.
And keep on exploring.
Yes.
And of course, this is where you will be able to meet and discover.
Yes, discover everything and then enhance your skill, train, develop your skills, whatever it will be.
So, let's talk about your passion, because Kay is very passionate in when it comes to baking. So, what is baking means to you?
Well, for me, baking actually is my heart.
It's your heart.
As of the moment, this is my heart. This is what I'm putting all my passion, what I want for a cake. I don't like too sweet. and I don't like dry cake. That's why I learned how to bake way back 2014 when I started it.
So how did you discover that this is your, this is one of your skills?
Actually, it's only accident. Actually, this was actually back in 2014 when I was craving for a cake. I was pregnant at the time with the twins, so I'm craving with a cake and pastries. But unfortunately, there's no cake at the time which I want. You're looking for a Goldilocks. You're looking for something that is in our country, the Philippines, which doesn't have there at the time. So what my husband told to me, okay, you don't like anything, so I'll buy you a oven and pan, and then the ready mix. Then he told to me that do it.
So just like that.
Just do it. It happens from that.
Uh-huh.
So from that one, then I cannot do anything, so I need to bake. At first, I was not so serious at all, but suddenly, games.
And that this was 2014.
Yes,
So it's almost 4 years now.
it's 4 years.
And how many cakes now have you baked?
Maybe I can hundreds, maybe.
Hundreds. Wow! And you are just baking it because of passion.
Yeah, because actually, I want it before because of my kids. Because I'm thinking I need to bake.
Because you crave from them.
Yeah.
You started craving
Yeah.
from them. So
And
I can imagine.
And then suddenly, when you're doing it, actually when your friends are asking you, your family asking you, then it goes. You like it. You're saying that it's different from what they are buying.
Is there any secret ingredients when it comes to your cake?
No. For me, I think it's only because this is what I want. Being passionate on what you're doing. So for me, baking is one of my passion. So this is my secret ingredients.
So it's just the interest should be there.
Definitely.
Alright. So what is your strength in doing your cakes? Because now there are a lot of commercial cakes outside. And how do you compete? How do you intend to compete your cake to others?
For me, being consistent with the cake itself.
Consistency. That's a very good word.
Yes. Yeah. Because if you're consistent with the cake, then definitely it will go to that. This is the basic actually. But some of the baker are almost forgetting these things. Some of the cakes actually are being so dry already because of 2 commercials.
Yes.
Yeah, dry and not
And as well as the ingredients itself.
And of course, if it's homemade, definitely it's different. You will not, it's not too much sweet. This is the one thing that I like, not too sweet. Of course, everybody will agree with me that we don't like too sweet cakes because cakes is already sweet at all.
Yes.
So it's supposed to be not sweet and definitely some moist one, not dry.
So, in the presentations, I have seen a lot of cakes that it looks so beautiful that you will really crave, of eating. But once you eat, as if you will not finish the whole, even if it is just one slice. So how come that is the case?
Because actually this one actually is only like, if a baker not already doing the right thing, then definitely the cake will look like that. As you said, it's good in the decoration, good in everything, but the one inside, this is the basic. The basic is the baking. So if you will not follow what is not, what is only, if it's too dry, it's supposed to be moist, right? There's no cake that is supposed to be not too dry, and it will be not. It will be only decorations.
So it's amazing to know that everything, no, even in the cake, the basic should be perfect.
Yes,
And yeah, the packaging, the outer, the decorations, the presentations, that is only an added value. But
yes.
the main cake itself, that should be
Supposed to be the bake itself.
yes,
It's only added value what is in outside. That's what I know. Supposed to be the first thing that you should supposed to know is the cake itself.
Mhm.
How to make the cake. There will be a techniques and strategies how to do that one.
So, do you have any mentors when it comes to, yeah, when you started the baking? Do you have a teacher?
Definitely, I have a mentors. My mentors are there are some two friends that who mentor me. One friend of mine actually, she's the first one actually who told to me that you can do it. Definitely, even you don't know how to bake, but if you will just follow what it is, then it will go. She's always telling to me actually that it's like she's always motivating me actually. That even you don't know how to cook or anything, but if you started it, then you will just go for it. And then the other one actually is also one of my friends, and then telling to me that to be creative. She keep on pushing me that you can do it and you always do it. And of course, my husband as well. My husband's always
The number one
supporting-
fan.
Yes, always supporting me actually in everything, all the way. This is the one. And of course, there are some teachers actually. There's one teacher also
Who appreciates your
yes, who appreciate me, and actually, that's what they're saying to me. Actually, I'm having some classes as of the moment. They're saying to me, nobody can beat me when it comes to baking. That's what they're saying.
wow. So I'm very excited, and I'm looking forward to taste the baked cake of Miss Kay. So, but yeah, I would like to ask you as well. What advice can you give to all our OFWs who are planning to put up or set up their own, just starting to pursue a baking career?
Actually, what I can say to them is, what advice I can say to you guys actually. Just when you started it to do something like for baking, if you do it, follow it, and you're supposed to to do it in your heart. Because if you will not do it in your heart, definitely it will not go. It will not be perfect at all. And then after that, have a training, have a certificate, which I'm doing as of the moment. Have a certificate to be able to enhance, to be able to develop more until the time that you could do it already.
So just keep on, enhancing the
yeah, and
skills.
explore it.
Yeah. Is there any challenges that you encountered?
Yes, there is definitely. There are some things that you know that you're not. Your cake sometimes is not the way that you want. You know,
Just the result.
the result is not good. But then from that, that's the time that I stood up and said to myself that I need to learn more. I need to train more, so that from that failure I will stand up again.
Because I can imagine how long it will take to bake a cake. How many hours?
Actually, baking a cake is only like 2 hours.
2 hours. But
But
the preparation,
preparation is
including
2 hours. Then frosting and everything, it will take me around 3 hours. Because actually you need to make it more. When you're baking a cake, you need to put it first in the fridge before frosting it. So it needs to be cool first. This is to be able to be the cake to be moist.
So really, it's not only the cost factor that is involved, but the time and your your effort in the preparations.
And also, it's an investment.
It's an investment.
Yes.
Definitely.
Definitely, it's an investment. Actually, when you're trying to learn, of course, you will buy all the equipment, and this is the one that is investment actually.
So what's next for Kay?
Next for me, actually, we are planning actually. It's been that's why I'm pursuing this one. We've been planning so long actually that I will be having some bakery or like a coffee shop, and I will be the one to manage itself and bake. So
Wow.
hopefully soon
Yes.
it will come.
So I'm very excited that your dream will come true, and that I will be there on your grand opening.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward because I know accidentally I also happen to know that Kay is, having this passion when it comes to baking because I just met her here in Vantage through the Zumba class, and without any, idea that is her passion. When I posted one, I mean. Recommendation, so one comment on the Facebook that I'm looking for a baker, and she was one. It was mentioned, no? She was one of the mentioned names there. So I said, I know Kay, and there we had a conversation, and we are very excited. You have to look forward for another beautiful program. Okay, under Vantage Academy, we are going to have this baking program, which we already started last week.
Yeah, last Friday.
And we will be having the actual, baking on the next Friday. So for those of you, Kay, would you like to invite them?
Yeah, definitely come. I'll be sharing my knowledge for the baking, and come and join us and have some fun. Definitely, it will be a good one.
Yes, yes. I myself, I will be attending your
Please,
your class as well. So
Thank you.
looking forward for that. I'm very excited. So I do hope also all the Vantage members are most welcome to join this program, and we will be waiting for you to register as soon as possible. So with that, thank you so much, Miss Kay,
Yes.
for this short conversation.
Yes.
Yet it's not well prepared, well planned. Well, but at least just to give you some, a bit of the information of what we are cooking here in the Vantage Center. So that's why I invited Kay and just have this coffee with her and share it to all of you. So that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I do hope that you will follow us on Instagram and on our Facebook. We'll keep on sharing as well our posters and invite especially those overseas Filipinos who are looking for this opportunity. Join the group and have fun.
Thank you for this opportunity. Come, let's have fun.
Okay, so with that, we are going to end this Power Up chat, and until next chat again. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.